Hi guys. Hey, this is Sarmad here, and some of you guys know me because I've been getting a lot of text on my Facebook, and people are asking me how did I apply and how did I go through all the process for the Emirates cabin crew. I know a lot of you guys are really interested, and a lot of you guys are desperate to know about how to qualify for the Emirates cabin crew. So today I'm just going to share my experience, like not much, just a simple video that how did I make through this whole process. So first step is like you have to go online, you have to fill out the application online, you have to submit like a passport size photo and then a full photo, and then you have to uh, submit your CV. So after doing all that, because you're gonna give them your email address. So basically I got like invitation like after a month or so. I think I applied in July and I got invitation in August that you can appear into the assessment day in September, because I'm based in like Chicago, Illinois, United States. So they go everywhere in the world. So I mean, I'm not sure about other places, but yeah, in Chicago they didn't have open day. Some people can also go for the open day too, but I went to the invitation. So yeah, it's pretty nice actually. You get the response like really fast. So before going to the assessment day, prepare yourself, like gather all the documents that you need to take. And for the dressing, I mean, I'm going to talk about it, like dress really nice actually. I mean, it's a great opportunity. You will see a lot of people uh, with you, like they dress really amazing, and and just to keep it simple, like for boys, just nice, like nice dress, like pant, shirt, coat, tie. And for the girls, like they can wear like a nice dress with panty socks and nice heel. So I mean, just nice. So yeah, I mean, when I went there, I've seen a lot of nice people like dressed really awesome. So it was pretty nice actually. So just wake up early in the morning. I think they start at 9 a.m. in the morning. So just be there in the hotel. Um, they have different hotels and different places across the world. So in Chicago, they went to JW Marriott. So yeah, I mean, so I went there, and people are gonna be there into the door. They're gonna guide you where you have to go. So don't be so late. Just be on time. So well, I went there. So I entered into the hall where they were scheduling the assessment day. So when I went entered into the hall, I've seen a lot of people. I'm sorry, but I've seen a lot of people. It was kind of crazy. Like the whole hall was full with people coming from all across the United States, and some people really came from like other countries actually. So I went there, and well, I was sitting in the back, really back, because I was kind of late. But yeah, it's fine. So when you sit there, you will see a lot of like guys and girls like dressed, like some of the girls dressed like air hostess, like they just came out of the plane right now. So it was nice, it was beautiful. So nice day. So first they're gonna give you this form. You have to fill it out, like your name and new address, and you have to put like your application ID on the top, and then they're gonna take it from you guys like after you fill it out. Make sure just use the black pen, like in the bold letters, so capital letters. And yeah, after they take it, they're just gonna ask you to sit down, and they're gonna turn on the projector, turn off the lights, and they're gonna talk about like Dubai. Like they're gonna give you a little small presentation. So our recruiter was like from, her name was Christine actually, I think so. Yeah. So she's gonna show you a simple like video showing like life in Dubai, about like accommodation and about like how much they pay you and stuff like that. So the video is gonna last for like 30-40 minutes. Everybody has to watch that video, okay? So when you finish watching the video, they're gonna ask to collect the, I think, CV, resume from you guys. And uh, just make sure like you prepare a really nice resume. So just mention your address on the top, your name, address, your email, your phone number, your education, where you're sitting right now, and then your work history, like where did you work before. They really prepare for like customer service or sales representative, because that's all about it. Emirates is all about customer service. So uh, your extracurricular activities, what you do in your extra time, how many languages you can speak. So just mention every single thing on your CV, and uh, take the printout, and take it with you guys. And uh, you can also like take. I think they ask you for like a passport size photo and a big photo. People, I've seen a lot of people. They had like a nice pictures. Like I mean, you have like a full photo, and you can have like a small photograph. So um, I didn't have like all those things, so I just have a CV, and I had like a small um, a passport size photo actually. That's what I remember. So yeah, you're gonna just like uh, put yourself in the queue, a big line, so everybody's gonna go and submit the things to the recruiter. Make sure be natural, like be confident, be humble while submitting all the things. Just say hi to her, shake hand with her. Actually, yeah, show some confidence. Just submit your passport size photo, submit your resume, and um, after that, keep it simple. Say thanks to her, and just go back to your seat. So after submitting every single thing, she's gonna ask you guys, okay, so everybody has to leave the room now because uh, I think she's gonna make like she's gonna look at your resumes and stuff like that. So, well, so she looked at like our resumes and stuff, and we just went down to the lobby and just went to the Starbucks, and you can have some food or you can drink. It was like I think 30 minutes she gave us time. So um, yeah, I mean after 30 minutes, you'll see a lot of people like the guys and the girls. They're gonna try to make new friends and talk to each other. So it's like kind of random. Like I was like kind of like because I'm from Chicago, so I live in Chicago. So I mean there was nobody from Chicago actually from main town like Chicago. So a couple of girls was from the suburbs, but yeah, after that, you guys have to go upstairs and go into the room, and I think you guys gonna just stand in the line. We stand in the line, and she was like, "Okay, guys, I'm just putting this list. So if you find your name and number in that list, you gotta stay here. The rest of the people have to go." So it was a lot of people showed up to the uh, to the assessment day. It was like I think 150 people, and after she put the list, so I think half of them are gone. I mean, it was crazy, and she was like, "Okay, guys, just see your name in the list, and if you find your name, perfect. Otherwise, thank you so much. Goodbye." So yeah, I was lucky enough that I knew that. I mean, it wasn't that hard. So because she looked at the resume and pictures and stuff like that, so she'll make a decision like, okay, right, these people are going to the second round. So a lot of our friends left like right away, like within like an hour of attending um, the assessment day. People came from Brazil. People came from like all across the United States. One of the guy came from Thailand, I remember. So yeah, for the first time, that's all about it. Okay, so people, she's gonna say thank you to everybody else like uh, who appeared for like the assessment day, and uh, people like who didn't qualify, they have to go back. So people who qualified, they're gonna stay in the room. So yeah, so after that, like she's gonna invite you guys, and okay, everybody has to, people in the lobby in the room, so they have to go back to her, and she'll give like a small sticker on your name, and there was like a number, yeah, number basically. She's gonna give that, and you're gonna take that one, you're gonna dispatch it right here in your code and whatever. So um, after that, like I think make a she's gonna make some groups, yeah. So that was like the second part. Like she made some groups, sorry. Okay, so she's gonna make groups, like I think 4 groups she made, like group 1, 2, 3, 4, with like I think 16 or 15 people in every single group. So yeah, after making the group, she'll ask you, okay, so the group 1 can stay here. So I think mine was like the last one, so we had to go down to the lobby. So the group 1 stayed there, and uh, we didn't know that like what's going on inside. So well, that was my turn, like group 4, so we went there. So a lot of people are gonna sit like into the, like it's like a round chairs they're gonna put in, you have to sit there, and she'll give you like what was that, I think the random uh, random, like kind of like a like small portrait. So you will have like different kinds of things. You will have like trees, like vegetables. You have like you have to explain, you have to present that, like how you can use that one for. So yeah, she gave it to me like something, and I just described like in the presentation, like be confident in the presentation. Like I mean, it's okay if you can't speak really good English, but be confident. Substance matter, okay? So don't interrupt anybody, just like be confident. uh, do not put your feet on the other feet, or do not put your legs on the legs, because that shows like you are overconfident and stuff. Like I mean, she won't like it actually. So just keep simple, like, and just see like what's everybody's doing. So what everybody's doing, and so yeah, I mean, she gave me this thing, and I have to describe that. And after you just everybody has to describe that like in their turn. So after that, uh, she's gonna give you one more thing, and that would be like something that can be television, that can be radio, that can be a perfume. And then I think you have to mix those things, that how these two things relate with each other. So you have to explain, like, if you had this thing before, now how you're going to relate the second thing, and how can you relate that, how they can work with each other. So they gave me the thing. It was kind of funny because my topics were like so like absurd, I can't even stand like what should I say. But they look for your confidence, they look for how you talk, and they look for your attitude. So well, we did that. And after, she's gonna look at you guys, she's gonna like circle around the whole group, and we'll look every single thing, okay? Like uh, everybody like has to be focused in that. So after that, like I think it was 16 people in my group. And so when we finished with that presentation, and with that the thing she gave it to us, so after that, she you're gonna just gonna stand like in the side, and she'll make a quick decision. She already had something in the mind actually. So yeah, she's gonna put like one more list. Okay, so these guys are staying here, the rest of us, thank you so much, you have a great day, so you have to go back. So well, my name was there too. Like I was like, okay, that's fine, I like it. So right, okay, so all four groups, like every single group has like 16 people. So like eight people from every single group is gonna go to the next round. Some locations they have like assessment day like in 2 days. Ours was like only one day. Like every single thing happened in one day, from 8 in the morning to like 4 or 5 in the evening. So they were kind of fast, like in Chicago. So we just stayed there whole day, and every single thing we did in one day. We never came back for the second day. So yeah, I mean, you'll see a lot of people leaving, your friends leaving in the second round with like this group activity. Like you have to explain the words and stuff like that. So every single group, 16 people, 8 gone, 8 left, gotta stay there. That's what's up. Okay, uh, so everybody has to just go down and just like little break. So I think then she's gonna invite the same groups again, uh, one by one, group one, two, three, four, for like I think there was a height test, and she's gonna ask you some questions. So you're gonna stay like 8 people staying in the room, and whatever you have in your group. So you have to go and take this like the arm test. Actually, that was arm test, something like that. I'm 6 feet, so I don't have any problem. Some people were like 5 and 4 something. It was kind of funny actually. So she's gonna ask you to uh, come and just like stand by the wall and just do the arm test. And I was 6 feet. It was easy for me. I was like, okay, I'm good. Well, some people like try to like you have to stand on your fingers. Like some people try to jump. Actually, she was like, no, you have to stand on your fingers max. So yeah, I mean, if you pass it, you good. Like then she's gonna ask you about your. You're gonna sit down with her, and I think she'll ask you about you have any tattoos or scars in your body, and you can say, okay, I don't have one. Well, I don't have one either. So yeah, then she'll ask you about like citizen, like are you U.S. citizen, which citizenship you have, your passport. So you're just gonna tell her like little details, and uh, if you cannot pass this height arm test, whatever it is, you gotta leave. So I think a couple of people left in our group too. It was kind of funny. Well, I think one girl, like, she left because she was trying to reach over there. She'll give you like a couple of chances, you can if you can make it, but if you can't make it, you have to leave, because that's like a certain procedure for Emirates airline. You have to follow that, like certain height and certain, like, they have these conditions, you have to be on that. So okay, so I think only 6 people left in my group, and that was kind of funny. People are just losing their confidence, and I mean, everybody was like, I really want to go to Emirates, I just want to work for that. I was like, just be simple, guys, listen, be confident, chill out, don't stress out, relax, okay? I mean, you can always get chances in your life. Me, I just went there for nothing. I just went there for a chance. Let's see what happens. I love traveling and flying, but I mean, I didn't take it like seriously. I had a lot of things going on in my mind that time, but just be simple, okay? That's the best thing. Be confident, be simple. Like, after finishing like the first stage of your the group activity, uh, and like your arm test, and like about some information regarding your tattoos and like scars, uh, she'll ask you to wait for a certain time, and she'll eliminate some people. And right, so after the elimination, you guys have to come back to your group again. So for us, it was like the same thing. We were in a group, so we were 16 people in one group. Then slowly and like steadily, like some people were leaving actually, and it was 16 of us. Like, after like first group activity, 8 of them left. Then after like height test and tattoos and stuff like that, 6 people left. So same is gonna happen with all these 4 groups. And uh, after that, after she'll finish with you, she'll display the list. Okay, so uh, these guys should stay here. So I was on that list too. So it was like, you will see a lot of people just going out, and most of your friends that are with you for a whole day, they're gonna leave, and some people will really cry. Actually, I know a lot of people cry. So I mean, the recruiter knows what she's doing. She knows like to whom she has to select, or to whom she has to take, or she knows a lot of things. So just I'm gonna right here, I'm gonna talk to you about the group activities, the stage first and stage second. Just be simple, like uh, try to focus on, like, be confident, try to focus on the topics she's gonna give it to you in the card. So yeah, I mean, after a certain time, like, everybody's gone, like most of the people are gone, only 6 people left in my group. So she's gonna give you some break, you go down. She gave us some break actually, you go down. Um, then she's gonna invite you again after 10 minutes. Okay, so some places they have this English test before they go for the final group discussion. So we had the final group discussion, like after stage 1 and 2, we had this group discussion. That matters a lot. I mean, whoever passed that moment is gonna go to the final round. So in the group discussion, like, you 6 people are sitting together, and she'll give you a paper, and that has like a situation. You have to read that out. She'll give paper to every single person. So whoever explains the best answer, how to cope with the situation, is gonna make it to the next round. Simple as that. So I'm gonna give you a few hints to pass that thing. I mean, what I feel like. So she's gonna give you like certain, like 5 minutes or something to read it, to analyze what's going on. So you have to read that, analyze that, and see what's the best answer you have in your mind to give it to her. So 6 people sitting in with me, next to me, and started now. Okay, so she's gonna ask you, okay, so what you guys think, like, what would be the best situations. Our like topic was really funny actually. So there was like a multiple choice, you have to select what's the best answer. It's so confusing that a lot of like most of the options are kind of same, and you're like, okay, what you say. But instead of looking at the options, she's gonna look for your confidence, how you talk, how you speak. And remember one thing, folks: do not interrupt anybody while they're speaking. Do not interrupt anybody. So when somebody's speaking, give him or her a chance to finish it up. So when they finish, it's time for you to talk. I knew one of my really best friends. She was from Phoenix, Arizona. She was like, she interrupted somebody and she was gone. So you guys have to discuss like what's the best options. Just try to speak. Okay, well, I believe that's the best options for me because um, just blah blah blah. Explain like why is it the best option for you. Uh, Sit like nicely on the chair. Don't put your legs on the top and be confident. Like move your hands a little bit, not a lot, and just tell her, okay, that's the best solution possible. I think about this whole situation right now. So after everybody is gonna like convey their answers and on this particular issue. So after like 10-15 minutes of discussion and everything, then she's gonna say, all right guys, well done. So she's gonna take the papers from you guys and ask you to wait for a little bit more, and then she's gonna start eliminating more people. And it was kind of crazy. Like you're gonna have your heart beating really fast, and that you've spent like 5-6 hours in the assessment day, and then you have passed like 2 stages, and the third stage you are leaving. So it's kind of annoying, but that's how it works. So yeah, so she's gonna display like a list one more time because you have your numbers, which is gonna give it to you in the beginning. So if you find your number in that list, so you can stay there, and rest of them, like she's gonna congratulate you guys, like congratulations, you can apply in 6 months. And right, I mean, break some people heart. So well, yeah, I mean, I think it was like after that discussion, they learned a lot of people. Like, so me, I think we were, how many people left? I think only, I think 4 people left uh, from my group. That's what I remember. So yeah, I mean, I think out of 6 people in my group, like uh, 4 or 3 people actually. I think 3 people made it to the next round, and all other groups, like I think like 2 or 3 people, like that in every single group. So it was like, I think like total, like after all these 2 stages of like group discussion, like height test and arm test, whatever it is, and the first like presentation, the individual presentation in the big group, like 3 stages. Like after that, I think we were only uh, 10 people, like 10 or 11 people like left among 150 people who appeared actually. So that was like then she like gave us like a break. So she said like, okay, you guys can have English test. So people who belong who were born in United States, and they have the high school and middle school here, don't have to take a test. The rest of the people, naturalized and students here, they have to take a test. So I had to take a test actually, because my high school is not from here. So well, it was kind of like frustrating that you have to take a test now. Basically, you need a lot of energy for this whole day, because we did not get the second day, so we had to do every single thing in the same day. So it was kind of mind-boggling. And I mean, well, you have made it to this stage, just now you know you want to make it to the final, right? Whatsoever. So well, yeah, I mean, she's gonna give you the text, must be like 40 questions, like multiple answers, like fill in blanks and stuff like that, blah blah blah. Well, yeah, so well, I didn't know that they're gonna eliminate people after that test too. So there was like 10, 11 people. So actually there was 12 people actually. So some people like from other countries, they have a problems, like they can speak English but they have a problems, like to answer to solve the English test. So she'll give you like, I don't know, it was like 1 hour or 1 hour test or 40-minute test, I just can't remember, sorry. But yeah, after this test you guys gonna go out, and I thought like everybody's making it now to the final interview. But well, yeah, I mean, some people like they were gone after this English test. So I think there were only 8 of us left after the English test. So 4 of the people, like there was like some girls from Hong Kong and South Korea, they were gone. So I'm just telling you about my experience, like how it's kind of detailed, but I'm just telling you how it works. So that was like a final stage of our the whole process in that day. So 8 people made it to the final interview. That would be like one-on-one interview, not in the same day. That would be like after 2 days or 3 days, and you can select your timing. So people who left, they must be in the lobby. Some people like kind of crying, but people who made it, like I made it to the final round, so we have to come back to the room. So um, we went to the room, and she's gonna distribute like some papers, like like this, like documents and checklist, showing you it's a lot of like 3 or 4 papers, and she'll give you your ID, your passport. You have to go online. I think you have to figure like fill out like a couple of forms. She's gonna tell you the 8 people we were in the room. She's gonna tell you to figure out the form and fill it out, and just like uh, take the fresh photographs, and like full size, and then passport size, and submit the passport copy within 2 days. And she's gonna ask you guys, okay, you guys can talk to each other, like what's the best time suitable for every single person to come for the final interview. So you can just talk to your mates, like the guys or the girls like who qualified with you for the final interview. You guys can always like swap the timings with each other. So well, I mean, I live in Chicago, so it was pretty easy for me. I just went in the morning, but I'll make one more video on the interview. That's, I think, that's like really important, and the steps they do after the interview. So I'm gonna make the second video that's gonna explain about like the final interview, what she's gonna ask in the final interview, and how do you have to dress up, and how do you answer. And after that, I'm gonna talk about in the same like part second of this Emirates selection process. I'm gonna talk um, about like when you after the interview, how they're gonna respond to you, about date of joining, about your status online, and every single thing. So for this video, like basically that's what I'm making for you guys. I mean, because I just went and I experienced something, so I just want to share with you guys, because a lot of you guys asked me on Facebook that there was a lot of questions. So I believe that making a YouTube video will help you a lot. I mean, it's kind of detailed. I just can't explain every single thing, but I try to sum up the basic chunk of this whole process. So basically, like I just finish up like in 2-3 points that uh, prepare yourself. Like if you have this whole day, like you have to stay there, you just get some nice breakfast, or snacks or something, because you gotta apply a lot of energy. You gotta be really tired at the end of the day. So keep it simple, be confident. Do not take it like too seriously. I mean, you have to make it. I mean, you'll make it. I mean, just be like super easy and simple, like the steps I told you, just follow that. Like in the group discussions, don't interrupt anybody, be simple, like sit like a nice gentleman, or be like confident in front of her, and say thank you to her. And when you finish with the whole day, just thanks to her. Okay, I'm gonna see you in like the final interview. That will be the one-on-one interview. So yeah, I think that's pretty much about it. Like if you guys have any questions regarding the selection process, like about the CVs and about like photos and every single thing, you guys can always write to me. You can subscribe. You can write the question like in the comment section below, and I'll be able to answer your questions as soon as possible. I mean, that's my first video on YouTube, so I mean, if you guys like feel like it's kind of like big and kind of like ridiculous, so don't mind. You know what? It's just like simple step, but you can always respond to me via my Instagram, via Facebook. I'm gonna put the links down below. So well, yeah, I mean, that's how it works. So I wish you guys good luck and for the process, and yeah, no beard, okay? It's just like me having a beard right now, but for the interview you gotta shave, right? Look nice like a gentleman. When I go there, I'm gonna definitely shave it, but yeah, right now it's just kind of, I like this way. Like I like it how I look right now, but right, yeah, I mean, it's simple. And I'll see you guys in the next video, explain more about like the final process, final interview and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, whatever your questions you guys have, hit me up. I'll answer you guys, and take it easy, okay? Enjoy your life, enjoy your day, and get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you. Bye.